Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Haunting Grounds. Now, I'm sure some of the more perverted in my audience noticed the jiggle physics going on in Fiona because, Christ, look at them puppies go. It seems to be very prominent in a lot of PS2 games, in fact, even in a lot of games today. But I'm looking at you, Dead or Alive, with your damn jizzle physics. Where? Oh god, it's a different physics engine entirely. But anyway, let's just wander around and explore what we can of the castle. We've got some clothes. Fiona's a little more into looking at things, so let's just wander around, see what we can get. The music's pretty off-putting. I'm not a big fan of this music, and oh, this pillar is very red. Someone didn't particularly like painting this. Is this blood? Now, there's this weird thing going on the screen. This is a mechanic of the game called the panic. So very similar to a lot of sanity-based meters in a lot of games, other horror games now, such as Penumbra. Actually, no, there was never a sanity meter in Penumbra. I mean, Amnesia. Games to that kin. And I think this was one of the very few first games that actually did this kind of thing. You have your normal health, you've got stamina, and you've also got a sanity meter. And if you go insane, if you're actually, it's not insanity, I guess it's panic. If you panic too much, then you lose a lot of control over Fiona, and she just starts running in random directions and probably dies. But on our explorations, we come into this here study, and hopefully looking for our map. That's still our priority, because we need to know where we're going, what we're doing. And you'd think in this study we'd be able to find such a thing, but no, there is nothing here. Just a little item here. Various formulae and computations have been scribbled on the desktop. This goes way beyond something you would learn at the college level. Huh? What is this? Well, pick it up then, Fiona. Christ. You obtained lavender. This is one of the many items you can use to do things, I think. What does this do? Slowly reduces panic, so if you are panicked for a while, you can use this and unpanic yourself, because sanity can be measured like diesel fuel. A massive book stands stalwart. It looks quite old. Perhaps it's an antique. Maybe, Fiona, maybe. I don't think there's anything else of interest in here. Oh, wrong button. I just kicked thin air. Thin air didn't agree with me. There's something scribbled on the board. Luminescence. Luminescence are tiny creatures that respond to the ethereal energies given off by Azoth. They can be used to help track down nearby Azoth. However, several precautions must be taken when handling them. 1. When luminescence come into direct contact with an Azoth-infused item or being, they send forth a small charge which shocks the carrier. The higher the concentration of Azoth in said carrier, the greater and more powerful the shock. 2. Luminescence lifespan is dramatically decreased whenever they come into direct contact with the open air. This time differs from specimen to specimen, but it's never much longer than a few minutes. Luminescence, Azoth, no clue what they mean. Are they talking about Algol from Soul Calibur? Maybe. So let's just get out of this here study. There's not much else going on in here, and explore a little more and come up this way. This is Mars Swamp. So, oh god, he's even rubbing his crotch. We don't have a lot of options here except to run the fuck away from this hulking horror chasing after us down this corridor. Let's just get away. If we stand too close to him for too long, Fiona goes into a panic, and we can't really do much about that at this stage in the game, so let's just try and reduce as much. I can't close the door. There we go, Fiona. Well done. There's not much we can do. Oh god. Move, Fiona. Stop it. Stop being scared. And let's close this door as well. Oh no, what should I do? If I don't do something, that Shrek thing will get me. And here we're going to learn about evasion points or hiding spots. We can press the circle button near closets or beds or such things, and we shall hide. And the game kindly gives us a notification when we are near such a thing. I know, Fiona. So, for example, we come over here. Wait a second, what's that? It's a bed! I'd never thought of that. And we can hear this hulking monstrosity come into the room, being all weird and groany. Oh god, he's sniffing around as well. Now he seems to be some sort of lackey or some sort of jailer. He actually had some sort of keys on his waist, and since he was in the in some sort of dungeon area where we first started out the game with cages, I can only assume that he is some sort of jailer. But he's definitely not high up in the hierarchy in this castle, nor in the IQ department. My god, Christ, just leave, please. Now the problem... Oh god, he's talking. I didn't even know he could... I didn't even know he could form sentences. I can't even form sentences sometimes. Now, one of the problems is you can't use the camera while in here. You can't look around, so you just have to see what's in front of you. And I daren't try moving the left stick in case I accidentally move out of the room, out of the hiding spot, sorry. He's moving out of the room, that's good. Coast clear. However, it's always a good idea just to wait a little while, otherwise, because sometimes he can... Oh, okay, moving left stick doesn't move. I've got to press the interact button to get out. Because sometimes he might decide, you know what, I'll come back into this room. But anyway, let's... It should be safe for now. Let's investigate this here clock, because the clocks are actually save points in this game. The clock glitches out moments in time. Save the current game. Yes. Yes. Yes to all of the saving. Christ, it takes its while to save. So guys, how you been? This is... Hey! Oh, okay, that was just loading the saves. Is that done? No, it's still saving. There we go, game data saved successfully. Fantastic. Now we're not going to end the video there. No, let's just... I just wanted to save the game. Let's continue exploring somewhat. Now, let's go back to the room where that large Shrek man was, and continue our exploration there. Now, I'm not sure how the stamina works in this exactly, because I seem to be able to run indefinitely. I think it might just be when, oh, creepy noises. When force is required for certain things. Let's pick this thing up. I obtained a Beask doll, or is it Bisk? I can't remember. Can we investigate that in our inventory? Beask doll. Debilitas's favourite plaything. So I suppose we can assume that that monster that was chasing us is called Debilitas. However, I'm going to call him Debbie. It's coated with caked-on dirt and gives off quite the pungent odour. Ew, gross. Now, I can equip this. Maybe I can't. Now, when we saw it in that previous cutscene, it had what looked like a skull for a face, but it had lips, and that's probably one of the most disturbing things about it. It's got lips and it's a skull. But let's investigate this here room, because why the hell not? And there's blood underneath that thing I just moved, and I don't particularly like that being there. Now it looks like we're in some sort of laboratory or apothecary, and oh, hello there! This looks like some sort of golem. Let's have a look at him. A huge doll made of earth blocks the door. There is a slot-shaped hole in its chest. Okay, that's obviously used for something, and oh, there's something here. Huh? What's this? It's a book. Oh god, the jiggle physics even go crazy when she sidesteps. Christ. There's some kind of file here. I obtained old parchment. Let's take a look at that. Okay, files. Actions, evasion points, and old parchment. A deciphering of the Book of Origins, Sefaru Yetira, has uncovered the process for creating life from Earth's soil. This is talking about golems. This golem, there it is, needs not nourishment nor sleep, making this Earthen Guardian the ultimate safekeeper of our deepest alchemic secrets and knowledge. I dubbed this creature Emmet, or Emmet. I'm not sure if the H is silent, but whatever, it is called that. Oh! Yeah! You tell her, Fiona. But anyway, I don't think there's much else to do in here. Let's just have a quick look around. Oh, there's a pot over here. We can kick these urns. And sometimes there's loot waiting inside them. And the reasons we have to kick them is because Fiona doesn't have the common sense to just take the lid off. So there's not much else to do there. That giant golem was blocking a door, so we can't progress that way. So let's continue on this way. And that chandelier's creaking, and I'm not a fan of that. Let's come into this room here. There's a chandelier on the floor, and there appears to be nothing in this room. Except a few cobwebs. In fact, what is this room even used for? It just seems pretty abandoned. However, there is a typewriter here, which we can also use to save our game, providing we have an inkwell. Not quite. That's not its purpose, and I'm talking over Fiona. I'm terribly sorry. It's not a computer. Christ, Fiona. What sort of RAM does it have? Ah, Christ. Anyway, the point of this is it creates these tablet-type things. If you remember at the Golem, there was a slot to enter something into it. We can type things into this thing, and it will create a tablet which we can stick into other things that have a hole. I'm going to assume we need to use Emeth, since that was highlighted in the previous text we looked at. Christ, this new graphics card makes it look so real I can almost touch it. We've obtained the Emeth plate key, so let's go back. I keep pressing different buttons to try and run. We can go back to that room where the golem was and feed him this here tablet. And hopefully that will clear his digestion, and he will be happier for it. What's bubbling over here, might I ask? Such tremendous heat. It's fire! Fire hot! With heat like this, I'm sure it's used for refining. Okay. Look at you, Fiona. A big word. So let's investigate this again. Huge doll. Okay, we've actually got to go into our inventory, I think. Okay, special. So it's obviously a key item. Let's use it. Tickets, please. That's right, you sit in the corner and think about what you've done. Anyway guys, I'm going to call it an end to an episode, so thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye!